Hello, welcome back to the Freestyle Podcast. How y'all doing? Great, I hope. And it's Freestyle Podcast Part 4, Episode 4. Where was I? Episode 3, we talked about just, me coming up and me understanding my rapping and understanding my talent and my high school days and stuff like that. But basically, in grade 10, I was in drama class. I did that freestyle that I showed you last episode, and after that freestyle, and after that battle, which was an epic fail, that battle was. Oh, thank God it wasn't uploaded to YouTube or anything because we did create a video of it, but it was mostly just for jokes with the class. Like we weren't gonna upload this stuff like online or anything. But after that battle, I met up with the kids that I freestyled against and freestyled with, and they're like, "Yo, man, we have this friend of ours, and he's a recording studio, and I think you really like him, and I think you could record some good music there." And basically, after school, I go to this guy's apartment, and it was one of my greatest friends, and I haven't talked to him in a long time, but if you're listening to this, Nathan, shout out Nathan, B-I-Y. Greatest thing that ever happened to me, B-I-Y, till I die. And, but B-I-Y was Believe in You. It was like a program that he did after school because he was like a child and youth worker. And, I did this thing with, I went to his apartment and we, like, went up in the studio and we recorded a song. We recorded a song called Runaway, and then we recorded a song called Believe It. Runaway was more so like just me and Alex. Alex is Ace Peranto, now he's known. Back then, he didn't rap the way he does now. He sort of rapped like about his hard times and his struggles without his father. Like he raps about that stuff now, but it's in a different wave, different style. But Ace Peranto, which was one of my good friends throughout all of high school, and we made this song called Runaway, and this song Runaway was just about us running away from our past, running away from all the stuff that happened to us and all the struggle we went through. Cause like I went through some pretty big struggles as a kid. Like my mom was on welfare and food stamps and like all this stuff that was like just not normal for the average kid. Like when I was 14, I had to budget all my mom's bills from the age of 14, to today. Like I still have to budget all her bills. And it's sort of like I've been the adult my whole life. Like I just took on that role. And anyways, like as my struggles were something, his struggles were something too. His struggles were like, just growing up in, the hood and stuff like that. Like of course I can't speak for him because that's his story, not mine. My story is just, I didn't have a father figure. I didn't have much to look up to. I just had, parents who both had mental issues, who both, went through so much. And basically, yeah, we made this song, called Runaway. And it was actually pretty good. If I still had it, I'll probably still have it somewhere. I gotta find it. I gotta really look through it. I'll probably upload it to my SoundCloud one day just as a throwback. Yeah, so we made that song called Runaway, and then we made a song called Believe It, where I was like the first verse of the song. And Believe It was like this song about where we would just believe in ourselves and believe in what we could do to change our lives and change rapping as it was. And that was a pretty good song too. And then I sort of just stopped making music for a little bit. I dabble here and there, but I wasn't like, going hard for it because one, I didn't have my own studio. I just went to a studio at a guy's house, and really the main reason why I went there is because I liked the girl that, brought me there originally, and then, she just started talking to me and we started hanging out a lot more and stuff like that. And didn't really turn into me going there to really record. It more so turned into me going there to hang out with friends and then also hang out with her at the same time. So I'd go out there to hang out and just play 2K random days and just literally just play 2K, like the basketball game. And that's it. I wanted to record maybe in some way I thought that, but it never happened. And then later on, like in later grades, I went there to record, and I recorded a few freestyles and a few songs. Those are on my To Rise This Means Much More mixtape, my first mixtape. Some of those songs are on there. But after that, I just sort of just stepped back a bit, got some jobs, try to, get some money from the household and stuff like that. And then this year, I actually got a really good job, one of my greatest jobs ever, Lakeview Burger, and got some money because I was working full time. And I'll speak to you guys about that in part 5. And that's it for this episode. Again, welcome to the Freestyle Podcast, where we just speak about whatever the fuck we want. Freestyle Podcast, Michael Barnes Productions.